What's going on, everybody? You already know it is Wednesday, and I got you with another video because it's my favorite day of the week. And you may already be asking, what could be so good about a 1.4 liter turbocharged Jetta or Golf or whatever you have the ea211 in North America? What could be so good about it? And just to kick things off is we are going 70 miles an hour on the highway. AC's blowing nice and cold, right? We're at about 2,000 RPMs, and guess what? We're stage 2 full bolt on E30, and we're running. Look at that. We're running 40 miles a gallon. Oh fuck! All right. If I'm gonna do 40 miles a gallon, stage 2 E30. In my tuned car, you know, if I'm gonna do this great gas mileage, you guys with your brand new 2019 plus Mark 7 Jettas, 1.4 liter Golfs, you guys are gonna get insane gas mileage. And once we start comparing numbers, displacement versus horsepower compared to the competition, this little 1.4 crushes it. This thing is so impressive what Volkswagen could do with a 1.4 that other car manufacturers, you know, the competition couldn't do with twice the displacement. It's insane. And I don't even know where to start. So let's talk displacement. Why is this motor so awesome? Let me tell you. This is a 1.4 liter turbocharged Jetta TSI. So it is direct injected. I like to call stratified injection or whatever. But this motor is fantastic because it makes stock 150 horsepower when it was first produced and 184 pound-foot of torque down low, like 1,200 RPM. So this thing, for around the town, like around like city driving, stuff like that, this thing moves. Now, why is this better than the competition? Let me tell you. Here is the 2016 Honda Civic. Same thing. Look what they got here. They have a 2 liter inline 4, right? So they have a lot more displacement, 0.6 liters more displacement, and it only makes 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque. That is insane. The next competitor that this motor absolutely squashes is a 2016 Mazda 3. Look at this. 2 liter naturally aspirated car that makes 155 horsepower and only 150 pound-feet of torque. What the hell? This Volkswagen is insane. 1.4 liters. This is one of the smallest motors you can get in North America, and it makes more power than a 2 liter? What? Now, of course, I'm tuned, so I make a shit ton more power. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I make a whole lot more power than I did stock. I'm about 210. I'm up there, but I'm at 270 plus pound-feet of torque, which is insane for a tiny motor. Of course, I can thank mods for that. But this car gets insane gas mileage. It gets a whole lot better gas mileage than the Mazda 3, and it's more peppy than a Honda Civic because most of them have CVTs, the automatic versions. They have the CVT transmission, which makes the car even slower. Sure, I have an automatic now, but this has these are actual gears. These are not fake gears. The car actually goes. So that's another plus. Now, if you had the manual, sheesh, Civic gone, Mazda gone. This is the motor to get, and it's solid too. They took this motor from Europe, and it used to be twin charged, so it had a supercharger and a turbo over here. And this car, a lot of people blew them up and they weren't the most reliable thing, so they brought them over here and it got great gas mileage. It took away the supercharger. They reinforced the head, better studs. The bottom end was upgraded. I don't know exactly what was done off the top of my head, but this is on another level. Torque is extremely important down low because that's what you feel around town. That's what you feel when you put your foot down right away, that instant kick like a naturally aspirated car. This one, low-end torque, super important, especially in all the new cars. Low-end torque is extremely important. Now that high 6,000 RPM, 180 horsepower, that doesn't matter a whole lot. Yes, it plays a huge role and it's super duper important and they play hand in hand. But look at this 2016 Honda CRV. 2-liter naturally aspirated car churns out 185 horsepower and only 181 pound-feet of torque. So you're telling me that off the line this car is faster? What? Mind blown. So to recap, Honda and Mazda, and I believe Chevy, they have a Cruze that has a 1.4 or 1.5 or something, but they had to almost double the displacement in order to make as much torque as this car turbocharged. This car's displacement is a whole lot smaller and it does a whole lot more in comparison to all these 2-liter plus cars. Is insane. And the gas mileage in most cases is better. You can't go wrong with this. 1.4 liter, all right, so what? Who cares? Insane gas mileage, and off the line, you scoot. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with this comparison, but the numbers just prove my point that this motor, I should say, is a solid motor, and Volkswagen did more with less here. This motor is a win. I'm surprised this is not recognized. And another thing, this motor also has VTEC on the intake side and the exhaust side. Variable valve timing, or whatever the hell it's called, which is insane. If you guys disagree with me, go ahead and disagree with me down in the comments. I just want to know what you guys think about this motor or about the competitor's motor and why it's better. Feel free, we can have a constructive conversation. I'm down for that. But if you guys want to support me, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. It truly helps me out, guys. Hey, next week, hopefully we're going to get this car fixed up. Hopefully we get the brakes and whatever rotor, caliper, whatever issues going on with the wheel over here. Hopefully we get this issue sorted out, because I'm tired of hearing whatever this noise is coming from whatever rotational nonsense it is. Tired of hearing that. Just need it fixed. This week we're going to get that taken care of. So hopefully we'll be back at 100% and we'll be heading out to Mexico. That is the goal. I want to get you guys some draggy times, but first I got to get this taken care of, and next week is the week for it. I also have a car review for an Infiniti. If you guys want to see that too, or a specific car, please comment down below what kind of cars you want to see. All right, guys?